the mystery of small underground creatures that people rarely know about. Opening. Have you ever seen this little creature? You might think it's ordinary, perhaps even a little disgusting. But did you know it hides an extraordinary mystery? Believe it or not, this creature has abilities that will amaze us, from its mysterious blood, hidden legs, to its ability to survive being cut in half. While we are discussing earthworms, while we observe what is seen in the microscope, let's start our microscope adventure journey. Segment 1. Why are earthworm red? Take a closer look at this worm. It's red, isn't it? But why is it red? There's a surprising fact here. The red color of this earthworm doesn't just come from its skin. If we look closely, the red color also comes from its blood. Yes, earthworms have blood, and their blood is red, just like ours. But here's what's unique. Earthworm blood contains hemoglobin. Just like the hemoglobin in our blood, it binds oxygen. The difference is, while our hemoglobin is neatly packaged in red blood cells, earthworm hemoglobin dissolves directly in the blood plasma. Segment 2. Lines on the body of the earthworm. Take a look. This worm's entire body is covered in severe lines, from head to tail. Why the stripes? Are they just for decoration? In biology, these lines are called segments. And because of these segments, earthworms are classified in the phylum Annelida, which means ringed worms. They are related to leeches and sea worms, which also have rings on their bodies. Each segment is a carriage with its own muscles and nerves, but they all work together to form a single body. Because of this segmented body, worms can move flexibly through dense soil. They can stretch and contract at will. Segment 3. The secret of the slippery earthworm's body. Have you ever held this worm? How does it feel? It's slippery, isn't it? Sometimes it's even hard to hold because it's so slippery. Have you ever wondered why earthworms are so slippery? This slipperiness comes from the mucus produced by special glands all over the surface of the skin. Its function is extraordinary. First, this mucus keeps the worm's skin moist. Why does it need to be moist? Because earthworms breathe through their skin. Oxygen enters directly through moist skin. If the skin is dry, the worm could suffocate. Second, this mucus acts as a lubricant. Just imagine an earthworm crawling in rough soil full of small rocks without any lubricant. The earthworm would definitely get abraded and injured. This mucus protects the worm's body from friction. Segment 4. The mysterious legs of the earthworm. Let's take a look at this worm under a microscope. It turns out there are legs on the underside of its body. Do worms have legs? The scientific name is seta. They are sometimes called cheta, which are hard and sturdy despite their very small size. What's their function? Take a closer look. Imagine a worm trying to move forward in a tunnel. If it relied solely on its muscles, it might slip backward. But with its setae, it can grip the soil. The setae stick out, holding the body up. Then its muscles pull the front part. It takes one step forward. But what's even more amazing is that these setae can open and close. The mechanism is amazing. When the front part of the body wants to move forward, the setae at the front will open or protrude out, gripping the soil. Then the setae at the back will close or close, so it can be easily pulled forward, alternating, open and close along the body. Segment 5. Black head and clear tail. If we look closely, we'll notice something interesting. The head of the worm tends to be darker, sometimes even black. Meanwhile, the tail or anus is clear or transparent. Why is that? In the head, specifically in the first segment called the prostomium, there's a more complex concentration of nervous network. It's like the worm's tiny brain. This nervous tissue is denser and may be pigmented, making it appear darker. The prostomium also functions as a sense organ and a light detector. Yes, even though the worm doesn't have eyes, it senses light and dark through its head. It will avoid bright light because it means the ground surface and danger from predators. Meanwhile, in the tail, the structure is simpler. Only muscles and a thin, transparent layer of skin. There aren't many complex organs there. That's why light can penetrate and make it appear transparent. Segment 6. Experiment on cutting worm. Cut a worm in half. What happens then? Both parts are still moving. Earthworms have a decentralized nervous system. This means they have a nerve cord that runs the length of their body with a ganglion, or group of nerve cells, in each segment. When the worm is cut, each intact segment with its ganglion can coordinate reflex movements independently. These are reflex movements from local muscles and nerves that continue to function as long as there is energy. These movements will stop when the energy reserves in the tissue are exhausted, usually after a few minutes. Segment 7. Conclusion and closing. So friends, now we have delved into the secrets of these tiny creatures that we may have considered ordinary. He has flowing red blood, a flexible segmented body, slippery protective mucus, small legs that can open and close, a head with a mini brain. These tiny creatures are one of the environment's unseen heroes. They loosen the soil, nourish plants, and maintain the balance of the ecosystem. Without earthworms, our soil would be hard, barren, and difficult to cultivate. So from now on, if you see an earthworm, don't be immediately disgusted or want to step on it. Remember that within that tiny body lies an incredible miracle. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. See you in the next video.